Hello, this week's video is for the prelude to Parsifal, Richard Wagner's last completed opera, or as the composer described it himself, a sacred festival stage play. For many years, the work could only be performed at Bayreuth in Wagner's custom-built opera house. Although the work is never explicitly Christian, it does contain many Christian symbols, for example, a holy grail and a sacred spear. The story combines elements from Eastern religion as well, including repeated reincarnation. The video for the prelude approaches the story in chronological order, explaining scenes that happen before a first note of the opera is even played. The story starts with Kundry, who is condemned to constant rebirth without rest because she laughed with malice at the Redeemer during his time of greatest pain. Kundry is enslaved by Klingsor, a sorcerer who used to be one of the Knights of the Holy Grail. Amfortas, king of the Knights of the Holy Grail, goes on a mission to defeat Klingsor when he first becomes king. However, he is tempted by Kundry and drops the spear, which is then used by Klingsor against him. Amfortas is wounded, and the wound will not heal. Seeking to make amends for her actions, Kundry visits the Knights of the Holy Grail, but is unable to find redemption. Redemption requires a pure fool, a holy fool, to work. All of this action takes place prior to a single note of music being played, but is revealed during the progress of the opera itself. The first act of the opera sees the arrival of Parsifal. He kills a swan, but is considered to potentially be the holy fool who might release the king from his pain. Parsifal goes on a mission to retrieve the spear from Klingsor, and in this he is successful because he is not tempted by either Klingsor's flower maidens or Kundry herself. After many years of wandering, Parsifal returns to the castle of the Knights of the Holy Grail. Here, his feet are washed by Kundry, she is baptized and finally finds redemption. Parsifal also touches the king with the spear on the wound, which then heals. Parsifal is hailed as the new king of the Knights of the Holy Grail, and the opera ends with him holding the grail aloft and a dove descending from the heavens. I hope you enjoyed the video. If you do, please remember to subscribe. Thank you.